Hello everyone, a very pleasant day to you. Here are the top stories. These are PDP Turaki faction challenges George over Wike secretariat. Fresh crisis looms as Assembly questions Fubara's delay in presenting commissioners. And the foreign in U.S. says progress made at talks with the Ukrainian plan to end war. A very good day to you and welcome to First News Port Harcourt. I am Becky Usoro. Now the news in details. The Turaki-led leadership of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, has moved to challenge court actions that restrict its access to party's national secretariat at Wadata Plaza, Abuja. The challenge came after a lawsuit filed by Wike-aligned faction led by acting National Chairman Alhaji Mohammed Abdurrahman and National Secretariat Senator Samuel Anyanwu. The plaintiffs sought an injunction barring the Turaki-led leadership from parading themselves as PDP representatives and asked INEC to recognize only the Wike faction's office address. In a motion filed by Chief Chris Uche-San, the Turaki-led faction asked the court to transfer the case from Justice Joyce Abdul Malik, citing apprehension of bias. The motion argued that the judge has already issued ex parte orders affecting the defendants without urgency, raising doubts about impartiality. Uche emphasized that Section 36(1) of the 1999 Constitution guarantees a fair hearing, including an unbiased tribunal. He noted prior petitions requesting reassignment had been ignored and that orders issued mirrored those in other PDP internal dispute cases, creating a perception of partisanship. The lawsuit marked FHC/ABJ/CS/2501/2025, named INEC, the Inspector General Police, FCT Police Commissioner, and DSS as defendants alongside party executives. Plaintiffs requested enforcement of prior court's rulings on party administration and others. Justice Abdul Malik adjourned the matter to January 14, 2026 for parties to file their documents. A related case involving police officers and PDP leadership will be heard on January 16, 2026. You are listening to news on First News Port Harcourt. Let's go for a short break. When we return to bring to you more details as fresh crisis looms as Assembly questions Fubara's delay in presenting commissioners. On the foreign and U.S. says progress made at talks with Ukraine on plan to end war. Please stay with us. Welcome back. In case you're just joining us, you're listening to news on First News Port Harcourt. We now bring you the rest of the news. Moving on to Rivers State, fresh crisis appears to be brewing in Rivers State as the House of Assembly has expressed concern over the continued delay by Governor Siminalayi Fubara in submitting a list of commissioners, nominees for screening. The lawmakers raised a concern during Friday's plenary session, recalls that during the House's first sitting following the suspension of the emergency rule in September 2025, the Assembly urged the governor to forward a list of commissioner nominees to ensure effective governance in the state. Since then, Fubara has dismissed all commissioners appointed during the height of the political crisis, noting they were not screened by the constitutional recognized Assembly as declared by the Supreme Court's ruling. However, he retained commissioners who were duly screened and approved before the crisis and reassigned some of them to other ministries. At present, the state is operating without a substantial number of commissioners, with permanent secretaries overseeing key ministries. The governor has yet to give any reason for the delay. We now move on to the foreign news. Senior Ukrainian and U.S. negotiators have jointly called on Russia to show a serious commitment to long-term peace after talks in Moscow earlier this week failed to produce a breakthrough. U.S. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff and Rustem Umerov, Secretary of Ukraine's National Security Council, issued a call following 2 days of constructive discussions in Florida. They said in a statement that the prospect of ending the war in Ukraine depends on Russia's readiness to take steps towards de-escalation and cessation of killing. The negotiations, which are also attended by the U.S. President Donald Trump's son-in-law Jared Kushner, will continue for a third day on Saturday. An end to the war and credible steps towards ceasefire and de-escalation are necessary to prevent renewed aggression. The statement read to mark the 6th round of discussions in 2 weeks. That's all on the news this hour. We now bring you highlights of the sub-story so far. We brought you that PDP Turaki faction challenges George over Wike's secretariat. And also fresh crisis looms as Assembly questions Fubara's delay in presenting commissioners. On the foreign scene, US says progress made at talks with Ukraine on plan to end war. Do remember, democracy is the only system that persists in accent the past. That be whether they are the past that ought to be. I am Becky Osoro from I and the entire team in Port Harcourt, Nigeria. Many thanks for watching. Bye for now.